I don't have any coding or programming knowledge. Can I still get a job? And if yes, what are the job roles that I can apply? This is a question I'm going to cover in this video, where we're going to look at what are such roles in specific to cloud, whether it's AWS, Azure, Google, or data engineering, data analyst, data scientist, or AI machine learning or security roles. We'll look at some of these job roles. We're also going to look at things like what are the skills you might be doing in a very high level 30,000 foot view, including certifications and some of the top certifications we recommend, and also show some of the success stories, guys, individuals like you who have done it from no coding or programming knowledge to getting certified, get a high paying job as well. And if you're watching this first time, my name is Atul. I've done this myself with more than two or close to 2.5 decades of total IT experience, and last more than a decade now in cloud, multi-cloud, data, AI, machine learning. And I've gone from earning less than $100 a month to earning in excess of now £1,000 a day here in UK as well. Now this video is all inside our community, and I think I might be putting into a YouTube channel as well. Just if you're coming directly, and if you have more questions, you can ask in our absolutely free community, which URL is k20academy.com/AI community. And this video I'm creating mainly for, I get tons and tons of questions. This community is absolutely free. If you've not yet joined in part of this, I will highly recommend you to join this community and come under classroom. And inside that, there is a career guidance. And this is where you'll be seeing this video, which is no coding programming or job roles as well. And there are tons of other questions which I'm taking every day, recording 1 or 2 videos every day, answering these some of the common questions like what kind of if you're not getting interview calls, what you should be doing, or how much salary you can expect in AI machine learning, what are the other jobs as well. So these are kind of questions you can expect on this as well. So let's first look at what are the job roles available. And as I said, I'm going to keep it specific to cloud, AI, machine learning, data science, data engineering, data analytics, and so on, including security. There's some additional supporting documents, which I'll cover that a little bit later. But first look at the cloud computing roles, because everything that you see, AI depends on data as well as underlying infrastructure, which is it needs compute, it needs processing power, it needs storage. All these things cloud provide, and there are three cloud providers main: AWS, Azure from Microsoft, and AWS from Amazon, and then Google Cloud, and then Oracle as well if you're coming from Oracle background. So some of the job roles you can do if you're already into an on-premise world, or you are doing something on a architect level, then you can become a solution architect or cloud architect. And some of the basically design related skills you'll be knowing how this whole thing work in cloud. You can do those roles. You can also become an administrator, which will do day-to-day administration work like creating machines, storage, networking, databases, connectivity, granting access, security, identity, and access management. So there's no coding or programming required for that. You can also become a cloud consultant who will be advising on migrating, optimizing, cost saving, also working closely with client and the technical team doing. You also have cloud compliance analyst or cloud support specialist, where your role will be to support any day-to-day operations or issues that you encounter, and work closely with maybe billing, troubleshooting, day-to-day operations that you do. Or you can become a cloud trainer. We have tons and tons of trainers we hire, so you can become trainer. There are other roles as well, project manager, program managers on cloud, which we'll be talking about. That's related to cloud. But then you also, if you're interested more towards the data side, then you can become a data engineer, data analyst, and other things. So data visualization, ETL, which is extract, transform, or load, which is a no code, or data governance officer, or maybe business intelligence analyst, or data analyst you can become as well, which I've already mentioned. If you look at from an AI machine learning, there are AI product managers, machine learning product managers, AI trainers, ethics committee members, strategist, AI consultant, AI engineer, all those roles, business analyst for AI, all those roles will be available. If you want to go into security, there will be cloud security, AI security, information security, security compliance, identity and access management, cyber security, risk management, data privacy officer. All these roles involve nothing, no coding, no programming. In fact, in my career in close to 2.5 decades, I don't have any coding or programming knowledge, and we have tons and tons of guys who are not coming from a development and background. Then there are more hybrid role, which is across different domains like governance architect, operation analyst, change management, project manager, program managers, AI machine architect as well. Now, in terms of skills, You need skills like if a cloud, basically understanding from a administration point of view, architecture point of view, design point of view, but there's no coding. There are different roles for coding on cloud as well, which is cloud developer, cloud DevOps, those kind of roles, but not administrator, security architect, and so on. If you're coming from a data visualization, data analytics point of view, you might have a Tableau or Power BI from Microsoft or ClickView and few other are there. Similarly, security tools, cloud defenders, Azure Sentinel and other things in AWS, entire identity and access management. If from a management tool point of view, which you'll be working on DevOps day to day, using platforms like Confluence or Jira or ServiceNow and so on. Now, there are some certifications. I highly recommend you, depending on what role or domain you want to go, and list of all the top certifications, maybe reach out to or click on this link, kidnacademy.com/top certification. And this is where we'll show you all the in-demand certifications, which are in AI, machine learning, data, or cloud and DevOps related certifications. So you can check out from an AWS point of view, highly recommend you cloud practitioner, AI practitioner, solution architect associate, DevOps, machine learning, data engineer, these are or security, these are some most in-demand certificates, which you can check out and you can read more. They'll be further going deeper into, and you can click on each of these links to go deeper and learn more about. Similarly, then from a Azure point of view, you have, let me scroll down from Azure, you have Azure Fundamental AZ900, Data Fundamentals, AI Fundamentals. You also have Azure Administrator. You have Azure Security AZ500. You also have AZ305, which is Azure Solution Architect. For data side, you have DP203, which is data engineers, or PL300, which is data analytics, or you have DP300, which is database administrator. None of these require any coding or programming. Now, if you're going towards a machine learning, that might have some, if again within machine learning, there might be some coding or programming required, but you have AI 102, which is AI engineer, or AI 900. These doesn't require, you can get away without being a coder or programming. Same thing, then you have a Google and so on. So worth looking at these certification as well. So this is on a high level, but if I go deeper into just specific to AI, some of those links will also be handy. These related to this, I'm going to tell you where to find this, which is again going to the class. Let me first open these links. So this is the first link, this is a second link, and this is a third link, which are specific to without needing any coding or programming knowledge. So just to let you know where to find these, if you go to the classroom, and then you go over AI, machine learning, and generative AI for beginners, and that is where you will be seeing job roles which doesn't require, what are the different job roles that are available. So these are total AI machine learning specific roles that involves both coding and or programming and no programming as well. But if you're looking just for programming point of view, sorry, just that doesn't need any coding or programming, no coding or no programming, this is where you have job roles like AI product manager, strategist, data analyst, which I've already mentioned, consultant, ethics committee, data governance, prompt engineer, another one, AI operations, AI ops, and have a look at that. All these roles doesn't require any coding or programming. There are data job roles. Again, most of these job roles doesn't require the programming or coding knowledge. Then you have a data and machine learning, which is machine learning ops job worth looking at. These are the different job roles as a data analyst or data engineer or data scientist, machine learning operations if you're coming from DevOps background. And there are different, these are other job roles. Some might require, which is for example, data scientists, some programming or coding might be required for you here. Then you have cloud job roles, which I've already mentioned. These are different, another view. But then cross-disciplinary, this is where you get tons and tons of highly paid job, which has more than one stream, which is on cloud with AI or data with AI or data science with cloud engineer or these. So worth looking at all these things, and let me know if you have any further questions as well. Just to give you that context, or other thing which I mentioned was that this is being tried and tested, tons and tons of guys with no coding or programming knowledge. Like you have Irina, she works as a customer success manager, so that's another role you might do. Or Olu, who works, or sorry, Tolu, he works as the AWS solution architect with he was not from IT background, and I'm assuming there's no coding or programming knowledge. But then you can do a lot of solution architecting, designing, and so on. Now, if you want to look at all the other success stories, you can click on this link, or other way you can go, because you get inspired from results like these. So you can go to the classroom and then look at some of the success stories of how others have done it, like Sean, who have been, after being unemployed, been working as an AWS cloud architect for, after being unemployed for 7 months or so. As I've already mentioned, but Simran got a job as a data analyst. So hear and listen to them, what these guys have done, so that you can learn from these guys. Tons and tons of background or things you see. Most of these are without coding or programming knowledge. These also have video testimonials, so you can look at, or video results, so how they've done, look at these videos as well. And if you need any help, just leave below this video, um, and I'll start a thread on here so that you can post any questions you have either in the comment section, or if you have any feedback, or if you know any other job roles which doesn't require coding or programming, or if you have a follow-up question, please let me know below this video. I'll leave a comment section and we'll be answering. With that, this is Atul from Team K-Tron Academy. Thanks for listening, and I'll be again with another question you might have. These questions are coming from you, and that's where I'm answering these questions for you. With that, take care and bye for now.